Is the snow ever gonna melt? Here in the Louisiana pit with your boy Frankie the Lucky Dog. Remembering Nussie tonight. 2nd annual. Rest in peace, Nussie tribute show. Computer's back! Here we go. Delwin the Krazyman featuring Nussie, Mobbin. Nussie. It's the Louisiana pit. Frankie the Lucky Dog here. You just heard Delwin the Krazyman featuring Nussie with Mobbin from 2007. Now, why are we starting with a 2007 song when we start with a current? Well, that's because tonight is the 2nd annual Rest in Peace Nussie tribute radio show. As for those that don't know, Nussie had a big reputation in the underground of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and he was murdered February 9th, 2009 at 11:45 p.m., which is February 10th, 2009 at 12:45 a.m. on the East Coast. Someone died 2 different days. It's called legendary. Moment of silence for Nuss. We're remembering tonight, playing all kinds of artists featuring Nussie tonight on the Louisiana Pit. The lines are open. Always streaming online at vmfm917.org. Here's one of Nussie's classic songs himself, featuring Savage, a.k.a. Supa Sav, which he produced the song too. We're gonna get into this classic right here. When I first came to Marywood, definitely was something bumping on my iPod. They hate my. They hate my. What up, Jimi? Haters, they hate my. They probably hate this right now. They don't know where to get it. That Gangsta Gumbo. Volume 2. They hate my. Speaking the mic, Nussie. Ridiculous right here. Jim is jumping now. A radio station, you know what it is. Ridiculous. It ain't a game with Lil J. Here he is, Nussie Gettin Doe. I think of this big smiley face. Sheen Marie representing here with Nussie and Tah-Tah, baby. Wow. From 2009, that's Sheen Marie featuring Nussie and Tah-Tah, baby, with Tip. Before that, Lil J featuring Nussie from 2007, Gettin Doe. Jimmy Jump was before that one, featuring Nussie with Ridiculous, produced by Nasty Nate. We got some Nussie exclusive skits coming up, as well as you don't know what he has been talking about, but he always speaks the real. I had interviewed his brother earlier today, the brother of Nussie, that's right. You're going to hear it later on in the show. For now, let's continue. Produced by Camp from 2008. Here's Lil Yella featuring Nussie and Lil Boonie with Dope Money. Dope Money. You know how they do in the trap? Rolling like a crap game. Lil Yella, you're serious with it. Is Lil Boonie out of jail yet? Uh-oh, EQ. You heard him. What's he producing here? Nasty in the background. Poppy, T-Dub, a.k.a. Venom. And Nussie. Do what it do. Poppy and T-Dub, a.k.a. Venom. Featuring the late Nussie from 2008, Do What It Do. Produced by EQ right there. We're going to keep the music going. For Nussie, rest in peace. This whole show is dedicated to you. From 2007, we got Zoe featuring Nussie with Snitch. A lot of Nussie's music is basically about the trap and the real life he lived in the streets. So we're going to just get into this. so you could hear more of how Nussy really lived it in the streets, right here in the Louisiana pit. S-N-I-T-C-H, so crazy. So, Nussy, Snitch. S-N-I-T-C-H. Nah. Heavy editing. Here we go. Big fancy Nussy. I'm a pay Nussy. Rest in peace, big fans. And Nussy. Skit if you ain't heard.
Boom, a.k.a. Mr. Watch Stop when knocking flushes head out in the
Gumbo Volume 2.
31st Street, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm bringing that Gangsta Gumbo Volume 2 Ghetto Pass the dumb way. Shout out to you pursuing that in the rap game too. Y'all making my job real easy, baby.
M. Dot featuring Nussy, Vicious, and Jules. Gangsta, Gangsta. Some catchy music right here from the boy M. Dot.
Ain't got it, but I can get it. Good price. Flippa bill, have it flipping just right. I'm on the lake in front of Tito Daddy house.
And Rouge. Finally playing this song. Skies, Nussy, Young Y, or what is it called? Every time you see me on YouTube too. Every time you see me. That boy Skies. Got his shades on at night. Big city. Beat my chest like an A. Blame it on the DJ, guys. Definitely hot right there. That is Skies featuring Nussy and Young Wire with Every Time You See Me. Definitely love my boy Skies, and you know I waited just until this show to put that on, so I had to show him love. Let's recap what we heard. We had M. Dot featuring Nussy, Vicious, and Jules with Gangsta Gangsta. Nussy actually had the intro to Jimi the DJ's Gangsta Gumbo Volume 2. The intro from 2008, little skit, was before that. And of course, Big Fancy featuring Nussy with I'ma Pay Nussy from 2009. Rest in peace to Big Fancy and Nussy, as they are in heaven together. We gotta take a commercial break, so keep it locked. How much more of Nussy can you think of? I'm sure your brain doesn't go as far as mine, so keep it locked. Everyone shows love to the Louisiana pit.
Boom, a.k.a. The champ is here! Shout out to my dog Frank on East Coast. I see you.
Nussy drop. Shout out Nussy. Now, beat Flippa. Young Ready. Nussy. Young Crucial. Never seen a gangsta. Going good. And then all of a sudden,
you ain't never seen a gangsta.
They lied to you, I'm the one them took it talking about. They ain't doing the shit they saying out they flip about. Nussy's different, ain't nobody like him. And once upon a time, nobody like him. This shit hit the set and let
Young Crucial.
Who should have named with some bowling balls?
Uh-oh, getting pretty intense.
I don't think you wanna fuck with me.
I believe this. Quick Draw, J-Buck, and Nussy. Oh, you can hit him with a full clip. Nussy, crazy. Little flashback. Look at it. Nussy, Rudy Savage, hustle grind. You're hearing it right now.
Since I hustle, I re-up. 7 a.m. I be up.
Shout out Rudy. Hustle grind. Shout out Savage. Savage. That's Nussie featuring Rudy and Savage, a.k.a. Supa Sav. He produced the track too. Hustle Grind from 2006. Let's recap what we heard. Quick Draw featuring J-Buck and Nussie. I Bleed This, produced by J-Buck himself. Beat Flippa featuring Young Ready Nussie and Young Crucial. Never Seen a Gangsta from 2008. Beat Flippa produced that joint. And Nussie did a drop for me. I'm glad he shouted me out. I interviewed his brother, who is Fred, and he was in the mall with his mom, and his mom knows about me now. So Nussie's mom is in the house. Shout out to her, and shout out to everybody that was checking up on me via text and Facebook. My boy Crooked, BT, the Shop Shutters, Big Man, you know, everybody showing love. You gotta get into the Fred, Nussie's brother interview by Frankie the Lucky Dog, and there's plenty more to listen to, so definitely keep it locked. It was definitely a tragic day when I had found out February 10th at 9 in the morning, and D-Train had texted me. It was just really sad. Got his brother Fred on the phone. What up?
What's up, man?
I'm just, you know, showing Nussie buku love. He definitely was a world changer for me when he died.
You know, me and the family appreciate it, bro.
Most definitely. And since you're his brother, I mean, what was it like with him as far as like the rap business?
It was fun, bro. It was something that he loved to do, something he wanted to do, and he pursued it. You know, he was rapping when he was little, but he never took it serious. You know, I guess he came around and you know, he decided he wanted to do it and just took off with it.
That's cool. Yeah, I remember like coming home from like Florida / New York to Pennsylvania, and just like he came up on my iPod on one of the Pyrex radio mixtapes, and I was like, you know, oh my god, I need to take this dude serious now. And like I just, you know, I'm glad he was able to shout me out on a mixtape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you know, he was supposed to sign with Universal Records in 2009. How did you feel about that when you heard about that?
Oh, well, you know, I was excited probably more than he was, you know. I was sorry I missed the trip, but, you know, he called me from New York and told me that, you know, told me that they had something that was really, you know, I guess about to go through. And, you know, I was more excited than he was.
Yeah, and I was in New York at the time. You were there when Nussie got, you know, his awards from my 2008 awards, which was the first annual Louisiana Awards. What was he like when he got the awards?
Oh, man, to be honest with you, he was like, you know, he was expecting that to happen, you know. You know, I don't think he was surprised about it. I think he was expecting that to happen.
And how about you?
Oh, yeah, I was really excited, you know. I knew he was going to get something.
How did Nussie's, like, death affect not just you, but what, in your opinion, how did it affect, like, the whole Baton Rouge / the world?
Man, it really affected it, because now, you know, it's just, Baton Rouge is there. It's just existing. There's not much going on. To me, it's like the place just died.
And I felt like since he died, like, a lot of exciting things. And just to know that 2008 was a year ago before that, like, I felt like I couldn't even go back to that year, that everything had disappeared from that year, and it was just a year ago. And it was really, like, you know, sad. And I feel honored to be a part of that time period. On the Louisiana Pit now, I finna get into some more music. Would you like to say anything else?
Man, I just appreciate the love everybody keeps showing, you know. I just miss them, but, you know, every time I go home, I go visit them. You know, I could just, just keep his memory going, bro.
I ain't going back till my money in my hand. Money in my hand. Money in my hand. I ain't going back.
Definitely sounds tight right here. Shout out nephew. That's it. Money in my hand. Money in my hand.
Nothing to my money in my hand. I'm a grown ass man. Who the fuck you think you playing? I need some money, yeah, I need it in stacks. Put your money in my hand, and I ain't playing. Listen, he's a hater. Always I'm going hoes his hand up. Dollar sign.
It's level, baby, you know I'm a dog. For rapping and beat, I'm fighting and shooting. I'm a dog. And they know I'm a dog. And you know I'm a dog. And he know I'm a dog. And she know I'm a dog. And they rapping, I'm a dog.
NUSSIEBADAD, yeah, that's me.
Stay breaking laws, a rule, but rapping DCF within true. Now it's what's happening. I wanna see the fall.
You know I'm a dog. You should know that I'm a dog. And they rapping, I'm a dog.
The champ is here.
That's it.
They don't want to see this here, but we here, baby. Shout out to the old DCF family again. Shout out to J Fam, Jansen Closing.
Shout out to this Gangsta Gumbo. What we gonna do? You know what it is. Hustling, getting the max. You know where Ness is, the trap. Kevin Gates, Ness. I be in the trap.
I do what I want to. I'm trying to whip my swagger back, so I got the beaker beat.
Kevin Gates featuring Nussie, I Be in the Trap right there from 2009. We had Lil Kelly before that featuring Nussie and Carter Boy with Pay Your Dues, also from 2009. Nussie had a little skit called Nussie Speaks from 2008 on the Gangsta Gumbo Volume 2 CD my boy Jimi the DJ put out in 2008. So, you know, Nussie had some exclusive audio. So shout out to Jimi for getting that. Level featuring Nussie and Young Ready with I'm a Dog, the remix from 2007 was before that one. Nephew featuring Nussie, Money in My Hand from 2008. Shout out to Dana of DCF2 for giving me the updated version of Fred's number. And also shout out to DJ Renee for giving me Nussie's brother's number last year too. Up next we got more people that had love for Nussie from 2008. Here's Hannibal. Shout out Black Noise Entertainment featuring Young Ready, Nussie, and Gangsta with that potion. Hit it, Hannibal. Talk about crazy. Gotta love Hannibal too. Here you go, Ness. Not lean back, we leaning forward. Craziness. Air. Showing some love. Terror of Down Bad. Moan and Nessa. Bulletproof. That's Terror, a.k.a. Cheese of Down Bad, featuring Moan and Nessie with Bulletproof from 2007. Have the infamous weather right here. We got Scranton, Pennsylvania. It's 28 degrees right now. Feels like 17. It's like too much wind chill going on. And for Baton Rouge, 55 degrees, no wind chill. Feels like 55. Speaking of the 50s, I believe it's going to be in the 50s toward the end of this week here in Scranton, PA. That's very exciting. We got Lil Domichi coming up next, featuring Vicious and Nussie from 2008. Here is Gettin' It How We Live.
Murder, mayhem, jacket, ex-street survivors. If you know what's happening, Lafayette, Lake Charles, Baton Rouge, Howard, you can catch me with a bag of dope. Posted on the corner, Thibodeau, Shreveport, Monroe, Raleigh.
Shout out to Rudy on this check-in too.
If I took something from you, you charge me to the game. I guess I'm off about a drink garden dish. Yo, all you, they elbow,
Can't get away from this trap stuff. 2 feet now with Nessa. Nothing but trapping. Nessa.
Basically,
another sketch.
Show you how to keep it real. So a lot of y'all don't know how to keep it real. You think you're keeping it real, but you don't really be
M.C.D. Public enemy number one.
Give it in their old clothes and it's like, if I wear this today, I might take this off and give it to my again.
Bobby Beans now. Nessie, why would I lie? Name change. We're gonna go next. Why do people need to lie?
Head on the chopping block. Hit your block and get the chopping block. Stop dropping. Whoa. I remember that time when I lit you up, pissed up, joined your hand, or put it in the river. Compliments that boom my yay. Real didn't do what I say.
Produced by Tucson, Nessie, Street Gangsta.
You don't keep it hood. Going against the grain, throwing slangs about the pain. Adding fuel to the flame, no more clutching for the fame. Bad decision. Nessie, he's a hater.
People gossiping about Nessie. Produced by Tucson, that is Nessie from 2007 with Street Gossip. We had Bobby Beams before that featuring Nessie with Why Would I Lie. I believe he produced the joint too. And Bobby Beams, formerly known as Rob Willard. One of the reasons why he changed his name, because I couldn't even say it on the radio. Well, sorry. I guess it's my fault, but that's okay. We had Nessie, a little skit from him on M. CD, Public Enemy number one, I believe from 2008. So good looking on M. Being cool with Nessie. We had 2 Feet before that one featuring Nessie with Trap House, I believe from 2008 too. Sorry Nessie, had to go. Definitely really changed the way things affected my life. And sad. You know, just wish Nessie was here. Definitely had a big influence in Baton Rouge. We got the outro, which is where my drop from Nessie came from, the little shout out from Jimi the DJ's Gangsta Gumbo Volume 2. You're going to hear the outro to that. And you're also going to hear LC featuring Nessie, Hardest, the Rest in Peace Nessie mix from 2009.
Me for about 10 G's. Be something, please. Come on now, man. You know I'm worth at least 50, 60 G's,
Definitely
man.
valuable.
Don't even insult me like that, man. Say, Jim, this is a classic, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Street gonna love this one, bro. R.I.P. Mike. That was real nigga there, I ain't gonna lie. See, one thing you motherfuckers got to always know. A coward died 1,000 deaths, but a soldier died just once.
Taken from 12 o'clock.
.com. Shout out to my dog Frank on the East Coast. I see him again. I'm out this bitch, man.
Woo! Yeah! Hardest, Rest in Peace Nessie next. LC and Nessie. Nessie, so sad 2 years went by. Without you here, the world remains different. We'll be dedicating my 2/12/2011 radio show for you, bruh. 2nd annual. Glad my boy Sky showed you love and everybody out there. Thanks for the shout out too. Nuss, I'm glad I was a part of your life. Wish we could have talked and met. Love always, Frankie the Lucky Dog. Rest in peace, Nessie. 7/17/1975 to yesterday night / today, East Coast time. Rest in peace, Big Fancy too. Skies, what up? Here's the Nessie balloon. You're going up with Big Fancy. Rest in peace, Nessie. We'll always love you. And